Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Crystal, the Crystalline Priestess, and today I have a really exciting video. I have a really exciting reading for you guys, and we're going to be looking at what you are currently manifesting right now. So hopefully this is going to be positive, good messages. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling like talking about some exciting, happy shit. So yeah, we're going to have a look at what you're currently manifesting. This is a timeless reading, so, you know, whenever you come across it is when it's relevant to you. I actually have included a bonus song, so check in the description box below. Alongside your timestamp, you're actually going to have a link to a song as well. So check that out, because you might have some extra messages in there for you that resonate. So I reckon that's about it. I am a serious rambler, so I'm gonna not do your heads in too much right now in the intro, and I reckon we should just get right into it. So group number 1 is going to be this selenite tower. Group number 2 is going to be these random feathers that I don't remember what bird they came from, but they're cute and they look nice in this little jar. And group number 3 is going to be this little shell here. So do whatever it is that you guys need to do when you're picking a pile. Close your eyes, vibe out a little. I'm going to include about a minute of soft music, so you can pause the video or you can meditate on the piles and, I don't know, do whatever it is that you like to do. And I will meet you down in your timestamp. Well, I'll meet you when you're reading. You're going to go to the timestamp. So yeah, love you guys. Mwah! Poem, please Spirit, I ask that I may deliver clear guided messages to Power One. This is a safe, sovereign, benevolent space, and only the highest light may enter. I thank you, Spirit, for always honouring us and for providing for us everything it is that we need to know right here and now in these moments. Amen. Welcome, Pile 1. So I just listened to your song, and it was a nice one, and I kept singing along the whole time, so it felt really, really good. It felt really, really nice. Alright, so. Wow, that was interesting the way that happened. I like that. I love it when, like, the cards just throw themselves around like that. I'm like, okay. So, firstly, we're going to start with your oracle cards. I might get it out of the way. We're starting with your oracle cards, and then I'm going to get into the tarot a little later. So, first 3 cards out, you have Assurance. And isn't that a beautiful card? It's absolutely beautiful. So you have Assurance, Bountiful Harvest, which is also, oh, these cards are just magnificent. Me and one of my best friends in the whole world, actually, we traded decks a few years ago, and this was the deck she gave me, and I just know that it was always meant to be mine. I just love it. If you're in this pile, Amanda, I love you. So, oh, you are worth it. Alright, so first things first, my loves, what are you manifesting? I feel as though you are manifesting a new level of self-worth. With the card that you have, oh wow. So the 2 cards that you have actually at the bottom of the deck are Be Gentle with Yourself. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. This is, I don't know how to use camera stuff, so you guys are just gonna have to work with me for now. And keep your dreams alive. So it feels like your inner child is actually coming out, and you're finding like a sense of self-worth that maybe you actually haven't experienced within yourself, maybe since you were a kid. Because you know, when we're a kid and we sort of just have this like innate confidence and this innate love for ourselves and this innate knowing that we're, you know, that we are worthy and that we're beautiful and that we're deserving, but often life will get in the way and we'll go through experiences that sort of break us off from that true innate knowing. And with assurance, I'm seeing this as though you've been in a winter. It's as though you've been in the cold, you've been in maybe a darker sort of more closed in space for quite a while, and it feels like this universe is assuring you that what it is you're manifesting is, you know, well, I mean, it's a bountiful harvest. It's everything that you've been hoping and dreaming for. It's abundance, it's worth, it's joy, it's radiance. I feel as though it's like a love for yourself, because that's what I was feeling while I was like shuffling the deck and listening to your song. I just felt love, to be honest, and I don't know if this has to do with another person, because once you listen to your song as well, this might have to do with a divine counterpart. But this just feels like your heart is opening a little more, and I feel as though it might even be just opening to your own love in a way that you've never known before. You know, you are worth it, and I'm being drawn to that beautiful flower, and to me, I'm thinking of it like a lotus flower, and a lotus can only grow through mud. The same with, see how this is a winter, how everything looks like it's dead, but on the other side here we have all this life. And you know, you grow, I just heard you grow through what you go through. So I feel as though you guys in my group, where you've gone through probably quite a lot of, well, with that winter background there, it feels like a emptiness, like, you know, when I suppose winter is when all the leaves fall off the trees and where things just feel a little bleh. It's like a plateau, and I feel as though what you're currently manifesting is, I might actually even ask for a timeline at the end of this. Spirit doesn't always give one, but we'll try. Hey. So, you know, I feel as though there's like hope that is resurfacing within your heart. And the key for this, because with keep your dreams alive, you know, that's your child right there trying to say, resurface and say, like, this is still important. This is still somewhere that we need to explore. This is still something that we, like, you know in your heart you need to do. And even though you might have had life get in the way and had to give up on certain things, I feel as though, like, there is just so much, see how much colour is on this card, like it's a rainbow. It just feels as though after all this darkness, there is just so much light that's coming to you. And I'm really noticing this bird here, and see, you picked the selenite group, and selenite to me, well, selenite in general is essentially the stone of connecting with benevolent beings like angels, ancestors, spirit guides, all of that sort of thing. So this feels as though you're actually being really supported by the universe and by your guides to receive this beautiful new manifestation, which to me feels as though it's like a level of self-worth that you might not have experienced before. So I reckon we should dig a little deeper into this. See if we can get anything a little bit more specific. But you know, there's a lot of flowers on these. There's a lot of flowers and butterflies and plants. There's a lot of nature, so it feels as though you might be getting back to your divine nature. So, you know, what I was saying at the beginning of this reading, when you're a kid, you naturally gravitate to the things that you know fill your heart up, that fill your cup. As we grow up, we usually learn to not honour that. And so it feels as though you're actually reconnecting with the part of yourself that you might have stifled. And I think it's really important that you be gentle with yourself throughout this, because, you know, you're going through a winter, a darker period, or you've been through one, and it's really important to nourish yourself when you go through these very important aspects of life. Wow, that's cool. You guys are literally, I feel as though you're stepping through a portal. So I feel like what you're manifesting is literally what you're hoping. Like, you've come to this reading with a hope that you're manifesting something in particular, and this is spirits confirming that you are. You're on the way. So you feel like the group that is literally, you're manifesting self-love. You're stepping through a divine portal into the truth of who you are, and you see how she's naked. This is stripping yourself bare of everyone else's opinions of you, stripping yourself of your past self even. It's holding on, like not allowing yourself to hold on to everybody else's perception, and even the perception that you've created about yourself through the eyes and the lens of someone else. You feel like a really, wow, shine your light at the bottom of the deck. You feel like a really beautiful, kind, caring, loving group. And with that selenite coming out, choosing selenite, like I see selenite as just pure divine radiance, divinity. It's such a pure vibration. You know, and it's angelic, and you feel like you feel angelic. Okay, next card, the sound of the universe. Cool. See how the universe is calling you? I feel as though you're being activated right now. The universe is calling you in towards something. And there are 2 Merkabahs on these pictures. So, you know, I don't know a huge amount about the Merkabah, but I do know that I think it's like infinity sort of thing. So it's like harnessing your universal power, literally, like sound of the universe. Like, see how there's the Merkabah up here, and you've got another Merkabah here at your heart. So it's like your crown and your heart chakra is really being activated right now. Oh my god, I didn't even realize your crown chakra is sitting right here. And something I noticed in the song that I was listening to with you guys was a line in it said something about channeling angels. And I thought, ooh, interesting. This might be my psychic pile where you guys are also channeling like beautiful angels and angelic beings and your spirit guides, and it feels just like you're really, really connected to Earth. When I was going through shuffling then, I did notice a card that said Earth Seed Elemental. Wow, okay, and then you have Mount Shasta. So what I do know about Mount Shasta is I'm pretty sure that this is like a really important portal. This is, you know, there are sacred sites all over the earth. What are they called? Stargates. I'm pretty sure that Mount Shasta is a stargate. So I feel as though, ooh, that's what you're manifesting. I feel like you're manifesting the next level of your multi-dimensionality. You know what I mean? With this crown chakra as well, I feel as though you're manifesting like this incredible psychic awareness, and with balanced forces coming up. So balanced forces, and then underneath that we have ether, the seamless unspeakable, but it's in the reverse. And I don't always take these in the reverse, but I feel like this one's in the reverse for a reason, because it feels as though you've actually, maybe you've gone through a spiritual awakening within the past, I'm hearing 12 months. So within the past 12 months, take it or leave it if that resonates. It might be for some of you, it might be different for others. But I feel as though Spirit is assuring you that you are going to come out of this onto the other side. So when I have that card in the reverse right now, it's feeling as though you haven't been able to ground yourself, and that's why there is so much of this like earthy, natural energy coming up, because you might be needing to ground yourself into the actual earth realm a little more now than you have been within the past 12 months. So with balanced forces, that's right, like it's coming together to find a balance between your spirituality and your practicality and your physicality. I'm actually gonna have a look in the book for Mount Shasta, because that feels like a pretty specific message and I don't really know what it means. So Mount Shasta, 37, your origins, the seeds that make you what and who you are, star beings, sacred power places, unexplained mystical phenomena, intuitive messages and downloads, dreams and visions. You might be having some serious major downloads right now. That's what it is. I feel like you're like literally unlocking the next level of your ascension path. Like you're downloading some like pretty crazy shit, and that might be why you've been feeling a little up in the ethers. I feel like Spirit's telling you what you're manifesting is actually a grounded sense of this, where you can still be in the world but not of it, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to just go to the divinatory meaning, because this is pretty long, these descriptions. So this card is about origins. It's time to honor and look more deeply into your ancestry, both your bloodline and your etheric lineage. Do you have an affinity with any star beings? Connecting with them might allow you greater insight into your traits, your strengths and challenges. Perhaps you have a Lemurian connection. This card may also be encouraging you to visit sacred places that you feel attracted to. They may have an intuitive message for you. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's like you need to explore, obviously, your roots a little more, your history, and why I think you have had to go through this winter, because it feels as though there must be something within your bloodline, within your family, within your starseed DNA that has been coming up for you to literally understand. I feel like the universe has literally been guiding you throughout this like journey, and this could even be a dark night of the soul sort of experience where you have just felt so out of it that you haven't been able to connect with people on like a what am I trying to say? Like a, what's the word? What's the word I'm trying to use? I haven't been able to connect with people on a, damn it. You're already back. How'd you go? What was I talking about? I feel like you haven't been able to connect with people. No. Sorry guys, my partner just got home, which is really annoying. So, yeah, I feel as though you haven't been able to connect with people in like a very grounded and mutually beneficial way. You know, when like it just feels like you're trying to be something for someone else so that they'll accept you. That's the vibe I'm getting, and I feel like that's what you're manifesting now, is that you're actually manifesting the true knowing of your self-worth and the fact that you don't need to hold yourself back anymore because of feeling like you're too much or feeling like you're too wacky or feeling, you know, like you're too out there. So let's get into your tarot now, because it's already 15 minutes into this bad boy. So what is Group 1 manifesting, please, Spirit? I want 6 cards. What is Group 1 manifesting? Yep. Ooh, I love it when I see that card. What is Group 1 manifesting? I'm going to take that. 3 more cards, please, Spirit. Okay. cards. Cool. All right. So, first up, you've got the World. If you can see that. And the Five of Cups, both in your past. So the vibes I'm getting off this is, like I was saying before, it feels as though you actually haven't been able to express yourself, maybe even to the world. I feel as though you've, with this Five of Cups, feels like you've had to give up a part of yourself, to be honest, that you never really wanted to let go of, because you knew how special you are. You've always known how special you are, and you know that you're supposed to do something for the world, and you're supposed to be here for humanity in some way, shape or form. But with this Five of Cups, it's almost like a sense of just loss. Like maybe you lost a part of yourself, or maybe you lost... Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like you actually lost a part of yourself that you couldn't quite... no one could quite understand, that you couldn't quite put your finger on. And I feel like with the World, it's sort of talking about... See how there's that crown on top of the world? Like, you are trying to regain that sense of ruling your own kingdom. The world is your oyster, but it hasn't felt like that. It's felt like you've been, like with that Winter card, left out in the cold a little and left with, a lot of heaviness and a lot of pain and a lot of grief. So where you're actually currently at, you have the Knight of Cups, which is awesome. And you have the Three of Wands. So these two cards are telling me that I feel as though, like I was saying, I think Spirit is guiding you and your heart is actually opening, and your crown and everything is sort of opening to like a brand new way of seeing yourself and seeing your life. And I feel as though with this, I love the Knight of Cups, because it feels as though it's like such a dreamy, expansive energy, and it's someone that wants to just go for what they love. And it's so creative, it's so inspired, it's like got an element of magic to it. And with the Three of Wands, you've been waiting for this for a long time, and you're still feeling as though you're in a period of waiting. And this might feel like at the moment you're sort of in dream mode, and you're still dreaming about everything, and what you're currently going through is downloading. Like, I feel like you're downloading everything. The universe is seriously talking to you. Your guides, everyone is talking to you. And at the moment, you're sort of deciphering and processing and deciding what to actually do with that knowledge and with that true inner knowing. So with the Magician coming out in reverse and the Ace of Wands coming out upright in your future and what you are manifesting, this feels like no longer allowing people to, you're not being... I don't want to say the word victim, but you're not allowing other people to manipulate you anymore and to tell you, that you can't create whatever it is that you're here to create, because in your heart you know what you're here for. You really do. No one else does. And the Ace of Wands, this is Spirit literally offering you a brand new, passionate, fiery, exciting, creative, joyful new beginning. That's someone with a wand there, and I feel like you're literally enhancing your magical abilities, because you're realizing that you're actually freaking magic, my friend. Like, I'm just literally looking at those mushrooms, and you know what? This could even come through a psychedelic experience for some of you guys. So let me know if that's true, because sometimes psychedelic experiences can set us on like a whole new freaking trajectory in life. So yeah, this just feels like, and I'm noticing that big orange warm glow behind that wand, and it just feels like this is the light of the sun. Like, your ego is being revamped, but not in the way where you're egotistical, and because that's where I feel like if you're a starseed, which I think you've probably dealt with the feeling of not wanting to come off as egotistical, and you might have even tried to kill your ego before. And the truth is, your ego doesn't need to die. You can't kill the ego, because then you would just end up floating into nothingness and just doing nothing in life, because we need the ego to actually have some sort of drive. So it feels as though you're seeing now that you have the creative abilities, and that you actually have so much passion, and that your passion is coming from a really good place. It's not coming from somewhere that is, what's the word? Like, you're not coming from a negative, selfish place. You're coming from somewhere that is actually, like, you're listening to the universe, so trust it. So what it is that you're manifesting is trust in the universe. You're trusting your own path. You're manifesting your brand new beginning in whatever it is that you've felt called to be in since you were a kid. That's what I'm getting. With the World, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Could even have something to do with travel and expansion and moving and going somewhere that you've always felt called to go, but you've never really felt like people would understand why. Or, you know, you've never had the confidence to think, oh, well, that you could go, that you could get there, that you'd have the resources. The first card that came out for you is assurance. You know, Spirit is assuring you that you're going to get to exactly where it is that you're trying to go. You just have to work with trust and faith and knowing, listening to your guides, and like I said in the beginning, being gentle with yourself first and foremost. It's extremely important. Because the whole time, like, if you're going through a spiritual awakening and a dark night of the soul and some shit that feels really, really intense, the worst thing you can do, and I speak from experience, is condemn yourself for not being where you think you should be and not being 10 steps further ahead in life. Everybody has a different life that they're supposed to be living, and everybody, you know, we have a different journey. So, oh my God, I just noticed on this card as well, you've just got so many birds and butterflies. So, you know, this is a symbol of major transformation, as well as so many spirit guides talking to you. So, like we said with that Mount Shasta card, I think you're going to be having a lot of, like, intense psychic dreams with this crown chakra coming out as well. Like, maybe you're someone that has premonitions through your dreams. I don't know. But, yeah, I feel as though you're actually finally going to see the magic that really does exist within you, because you've been holding it back for a long, long time. And this feels like it's really a major moment for you. It feels like it's really important for you to cultivate, like, a brand new sense of love for yourself, because that's how you're going to move forward. And that's what I feel like you're manifesting, is actually this, like, next level of self-love. And it's funny because that doesn't sound like the most exciting thing in the world. Like, we all want to get a reading that says you're manifesting millions of dollars and so much money and fame, but the truth is, the best thing you can manifest is self-worth and self-love, and the knowledge that, you know, you don't need to be anything outside of what you already are in order to be worthy of anything. So the last card I'm going to get for you is some messages from your angels, which you have a freaking lot of. So yeah, I just want to see what specific messages they have for you. I'm going to read these ones for the book, and then we're going to end this. Ooh, see that? See, I love it when they jump out like that. Yeah. Messages from the angels of group 1, please, Spirit. Messages from the angels of group 1. One more, please. Ooh, that's the one. Okay. Beautiful. So the first angel that you have is drumroll. Indrael. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. What did I say? Feels like you're an earth angel, starseed, light worker, magic being. You're literally so magic. And that's what you're manifesting, is the realization that you are. So that's awesome. Second card that you have is Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So yeah, maybe there's actually a little bit of study that you need to do to be able to harness these new abilities and to harness whatever it is that you're actually trying to move through and create, because I feel like you're finally accepting that you need to do this, that this is your path, that this is for you. You just might need a little help along the way. So your last one is Adriana. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen and to follow the steps. I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Like I said, you're having some pretty crazy dreams, and I'm looking at those two kids there, and this feels like your childhood dreams. Your inner child is trying to speak and say, yes, yes, let's go. That's the direction we want to go in. Well, that's pretty cool. This is a reading about what are you manifesting, and this is, yes, your prayers are going to be answered. So I don't know what it is you're actually manifesting, but you do, and that's all that matters. So let's read Indrail. Yes, you are a light worker. As such, you have always had a burning desire to make the world a better place. It is a deep calling that is beyond time and space. You are often called into service during ordinary circumstances, such as when you're shopping for groceries and someone needs your help. Right now, your life's mission is expanding so that you can reach even more people. That's with that world card coming up. Maybe you're meant to be doing this on a large scale. This will require you to make some life changes that you will learn about through your inner guidance. You are deeply sensitive to others' emotions, and it's important for you to clear yourself regularly, especially after helping someone. You can call upon Archangel Michael, your other guardian angels, and me to clear you of toxins or cords that may have resulted from your helpful efforts. You are an earth angel, and we are happy to assist you in all ways. Just ask. That's with that crown chakra coming up too. Definitely, and with balanced forces, you definitely need to create a safe practice. Oh, that might be why that Merkaba has been coming out, actually. One of my tarot readers that I love more than ever, Gigi's Divine Haven, more than anyone, Gigi's Divine Haven, she actually recommended this really beautiful meditation that I'm going to recommend to you guys, and it's called the 12th Dimensional Shield Building Technique. It's all to do with your Merkaba, and it's literally about creating a shield around you because you're so open that you need to be careful. Not so much in a scary way, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You just absorb the energies of other people, and when you're this much of a light worker, you are going to have dark forces try and fuck with you. So, next one is Maya. We strongly recommend that you continue with your education because the additional information and experience will accelerate the fruition of your life's purpose. You may worry about having the means to go forward with this schooling, but we assure you that everything will be provided for you along the way. This educational process brings you great rewards. It enriches your understanding of your spiritual power and accelerates your memory and motivation towards your life's purpose. We will guide you to teachers, schools, books, funds, schedules, and all of the resources that are plentifully available to you now. So yeah, you will be provided for on this mission. You always are. God damn. The camera just turned itself off the bitch. So yeah, whether that's actually going to some sort of school, learning something, or whether it's just learning how to protect yourself, it's very important. And the last card that you have is Adriana. We have heard your prayers and we are glad that you asked us to help you. As you may know, we can only help you if you request assistance. The way that we angels answer your prayers is by giving you guidance that will lead you to take the steps towards your higher self's will. Notice repetitious thoughts and feelings or vivid visions, dreams, or auditory messages. These are my loving messages urging you to take action or to make changes. I will make sure that you are safe while you follow this divine guidance. Together we will work to co-create your answered prayer. While I was reading that, I was thinking of this Sound of Universe card, and you see how she has two ears that are megaphones? You really need to pay attention to what you're hearing inside your mind because you might be claircognizant or clairaudient, or both. You're everything, but some things are stronger than others, so you're receiving a lot of messages and downloads right now. And what you're manifesting is, I feel like you're actually going to be able to work with this energy and balance it more than you ever have before, and ground it into reality and make that so that you can go forth into your life and fulfill your own dreams and wishes. Because at the bottom of the deck as well, tarot wise, we have 9 of Cups in reverse, which is you feeling like you're not satisfied and your wish is not being fulfilled, with the 8 of Swords. So this has been a major struggle for you, and this has been caused a lot of anxiety, and it's made you feel really, really stuck and trapped, and that's what's coming to an end, my friend, which is freaking awesome. So that is what I have for you guys. Please let me know if this resonated in the comments. I would love to see what's going on with you. And yeah, if you want to book a personal reading with me, all of the information is in the description box below. And yeah, I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. May I receive clear guided messages for the from the spirit guides, the holy ancestors, the Holy Spirit, and all of the beautiful benevolent beings that are constantly surrounding Group 2, please, Spirit. I ask that I may deliver clear guided messages straight to their soul, and that they may honour themselves and love themselves wholly, fully and truly. This is a benevolent space of truth, love, light and honesty always. I thank you, Spirit. Amen. Alright, welcome Group 2. If you chose these feathers, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to chuck them over there so that they're not in my face the whole time. And let's get into what it is that you are currently manifesting, my loves. So, I was getting big Leo vibes from your song. Big Leo vibes. One more, please, Spirit. It was a fun song. This is 2. Okay, but I'm going to take... No, I'm going to take them. Alright. So, first card you have out, Acceptance of Love. That's beautiful. So it feels like you're finally coming to some sort of level of acceptance. Second card out is Make a Decision. Third card out is Love Matters. 2 messages of love. And your fourth card is Seek Beauty. Alright, pile 2. So what it is I think that you're manifesting. I believe that you're manifesting the decision that you need to make right now. You are being guided by Spirit heavily to go in the direction of what it is that truly lights your heart on fire. This could have to do with a person, a relationship, Venus. Well, it's not really relevant right now to you guys, depending on whenever you listen to this or watch this, but Venus is moving out of Leo into Virgo, and for some reason, like I said, I'm just getting big Leo vibes. So, you know, Venus in Leo is just, whew, it is passionate, fiery, expansive, and just hot, fun love. And I feel as though, like, this card, I'm just seeing how beautiful it is on either side. You know, they're both completely different choices, obviously. One's beautiful animals and everything like that, and one's like all this Egyptian symbolism. You know, it's like embracing the wild woman within, or embracing the natural beauty, and embracing the natural beauty that lies within as well. Because you also have Seek Beauty. And you know, this card always speaks to me like, it's important for you to seek the things that you find truly beautiful in your own life. Venus is all about love. I mean, all about beauty and, you know, well, love. Like I said, it's love and it's beauty and it's the things that we just are drawn to because we love them so very much. And love matters. It feels like what you're manifesting is the decision that you need to make and that you've needed to make for a long time. And I feel like when you choose to make this decision, that's when your life is really going to blow up. It's really going to take charge, because there's a leap of faith that you need to make. And it feels like you might have been sitting on the fence for a little while, because it could have to do with a relationship, because you think that you might be losing someone, or you think that you might be losing certain people in order to go forward into your like true heart's mission and your true heart's desire. But the truth is, there is an acceptance that you need to make, that you need to have in order to go forth into this new beginning. Because as long as you are holding on to fear and you're not sure, and I'm really noticing with this Love Matters card, like it looks pretty barren and bare around her, but you see how that bird is coming to her with so much beauty? And it's like you're being guided, you have the guidance, you know in your heart and your intuition that there is something else out there. And I feel like you really need to go on a journey in order to get there. So what I feel as though you're manifesting is you're actually manifesting the journey. You're manifesting the leap of faith that you need to make in order to get you there, and because you're seeking beauty. And I'm noticing that her bonnet pretty much is made of, you know what those, I don't know what they're called. They're like those little wish dandelion-y, is that what it is? I don't know. Those little wish things that you blow on and they come apart. It feels like a wish. Like your wish is trying to come into fruition. So I'm going to get a little bit of clarity on that. Because there's, I mean, manifesting acceptance is always a good thing. Wow, the last group just got that, so you might have felt a little cold between pile 1 and pile 2. Ooh, geez, look at the way she's just jumping. Freedom, yeah. You're trying, this is interesting. Ooh, okay, I feel like you're trying to find the balance between freedom and balance, you know what I mean? Like, there is a balance between going and taking what it is that you need to, taking charge into what it is that you need to go for. And there's also a balance that needs to come with that, because it's one thing to jump off the cliff, but it's another thing to land. So you need to make sure that you're actually going to land in a way that is helpful to you and isn't going to hinder you. And that's where this decision needs to be made. But you need to make it from your heart, and you need to make it from where it is that you're feeling like really nourishes you, and really, you know, will nourish you, and that you know will cause the expansion within you that you're aching for, that you're yearning for. You have the dragonfly and the bird, which tells me that you're going somewhere. In alignment. So you are in alignment. That's what you're manifesting, the alignment with your dreams. I feel like you're manifesting this next level of, you know, I feel like you're manifesting maybe, oh, that's what, I think you're having a glow up. I think you're having a glow up, because crown chakra as well, that's 2 cards. I've shuffled the shit out of these. So there might be a serious correlation between group 1 and group 2. They might be both very relevant to you, but healing on the bottom too. So yeah, what I was saying with this glow up, that's what this feels like. I feel like you might be actually finally accepting love that was lost, love that is coming in, whatever that is. It's going to be different for everyone. But with Love Matters, like, you know how important it is to feel loved and whole and nourished within yourself, and to have a loving relationship that is beautiful to both parties, or to everyone involved. And with Make a Decision, you know, it feels really important that you make a decision. Well, I mean, that's what you're manifesting, isn't it? You're manifesting you actually making this decision, because the unlimited self, I feel like you're accepting the fact that you are unlimited. Ooh, that's cool. You are accepting the fact that you're unlimited, and that you're moving into alignment. And when you make this decision, that's exactly what it is that you're going to do, is manifest your alignment and manifest your own freedom and balance. And you're not going to be so held back by worrying about, you know, whether someone's going to leave your life because of you moving forward into this new direction. And that's sort of similar, I suppose, to group 1 too. So that's interesting. Although I'm feeling like your energy, because when I first got into your energy, it was really quite like, woo, fun, excited. But then once I've started pulling your cards, it feels as though, like, especially with Make a Decision coming up, I'm feeling a little more frazzled and confused. So you've obviously been confused for quite a long time, or you've just been on the fence and not being able to make a choice, not being able to take yourself in this new direction. But with your crown chakra being activated, you know exactly where it is that you need to go. You're hearing messages, you're downloading, you're having probably pretty crazy dreams, you're hearing what it is that Spirit's guiding to you, but whether you're acting on it is a totally different thing. So, you know, once you make this decision, that's where your alignment is going to come from. So, I'm going to pull, I'm actually going to pull another one of these nature cards. I'm feeling just called to. Oh my god. seriously, were you having trouble between group 1 and group 2? Because you just keep, like, I have shuffled the shit out of these, and you've got 3 cards from that previous group. So your worth, once again, and this is what I was saying in group 1 too, without like putting your worth at the top list of your list of priorities, you're going to sort of fall behind. And not in life, that doesn't matter, but in your own sense of self and your own sense of accomplishment. And accomplishment isn't what the external world is telling you that you should do. Accomplishment is feeling like you've actually really reached an alignment within yourself, and that you have the freedom to express yourself and be yourself, because it matters. It really does matter how you feel. And with Seek Beauty, this is giving me divine feminine vibes as well. There's a little deer in the bottom there, and she is essentially, deer is a representative of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So it feels like you're going on a little bit of a journey, to be honest. And I'm noticing that there's all these boats in this one as well. So this feels like a journey, and it could be a physical journey, it could be an outside journey, whatever it is. It's going to pertain to everyone differently. But, you know, even with this make a decision card, you see how like one side is Egypt and one side is the jungle. So you might actually physically literally be trying to make a decision on where you should travel to. But yeah, there's like, that's actually pretty cool. So like what I was saying with group 1, you're actually manifesting a level of self-worth and self-love that you might not have had previously, and that this level of self-worth and love is actually going to put you onto a new trajectory, a fresh approach. It's approaching things with a new perspective, and a different heart, and a different vibe. It's deciding, hey, you know what? This is how I've always felt, and this is what I've always done, but maybe I'm ready to do something different. I'm being reminded of one of my favourite quotes in the world, which is, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So you're needing to do something different. And that's what you're manifesting, is different. You're making a change. Something's going to change. Could even have to do with this full moon that we're currently, I mean, this is timeless reading, so we're about, if you're reading this, watching this in real time, then we're literally about to have the Aquarius full moon. It feels like a really major and important full moon. So, you know, full moons are always a symbol of manifestation, and I see that as manifestation. So, you know, you are moving in the direction of what it is your heart is truly aching and yearning for, which I feel is like group 1. It's not so much a physical thing, because these cards aren't coming out and saying, oh, you know, blah, 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 you're going to receive this. And well, we'll get into your tarot cards, so that might bring us some more specific messages, but this feels once again like it's more of an inner sense of love and an inner harmony above everything that you're cultivating. And it's not so much physical out in reality just yet, because everything begins inside. So, you know, people that have everything on the outside are not always very good on the inside, and that's where I feel like you're going from the inside to the outside now. So let's get some tarot cards and get a little bit more of a specific message. So group 2, please, Spirit. What is it that group 2 is manifesting? Group 2, please, Spirit. What is it that they are currently manifesting? See that? Jesus Christ, I'm not taking all of them. 3 more cards, please, Spirit. What is it that group 2 is currently manifesting? Cool. Wow. So this might have to do with a person. Alright, you've got an extra card because it wanted to come out. So, wow. Cool. Awesome. So, you have, first up, 7 of Wands in reverse in your past, with the 3 of Wands in reverse as well. So, like I was saying, feels like you've been battling yourself for a long time. You've maybe even been battling people outside of yourself, and it's been taking like a long ass time to come to a position within yourself where I feel like you're actually ready to release the burdens. Like with the acceptance of love card coming out and the love matters card, I feel like you're actually coming to an acceptance, and that's like a major thing. And this is part of your manifestation, is accepting the fact that things were not how they should have been. Because in the middle right here with where you're currently at, you actually have the devil upright. So this is toxic attachment to people, to places, to things, to habits, to just anything that is not in service of your highest good. And you have the Three of Swords in the reverse with that. So that's actually releasing, and well, I was about to say it's releasing heartbreak, and it's releasing pain and betrayal, but I'm sort of actually getting the vibe where you might still be currently, like, you're moving through this slowly. So at the moment you might be a little still on the fence, and that's why that make a decision is coming out. Do I leave this person? Do I accept that it's over? Do I, what do I do? What do I do? What you're manifesting is the truth and the knowing within yourself that you actually are going to be successful, and that you are going to be able to release this burden and move on in your own direction and have the freedom that you've been seeking for so long. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse, it feels like plans just haven't worked out in the past. Things just have never been able to feel like they're quite in your team, on your team, or like things are quite in your corner. It feels like you've had to battle other people on and off just to sort of feel as though you've got some sort of control over your life. And with the Devil upright and the Three of Swords in reverse, it feels like, there's been obviously a lot of pain, a lot of attachment, and these are some pretty intense cards. So, that's definitely telling me that you've been through shit. And whether this is another person, whether this is, your family, it's going to be different for everybody. Take it as it resonates and put it where it fits. But the fact that this is coming out currently for you is pretty much saying that, like, this is your moment for right now. So in your future, you're manifesting, the freedom and the success and the releasing of all this burden and all this hardship. But what you're currently experiencing is the moment where you've got to make that choice and you've got to make that decision. And this is I don't really like this Devil card that much, because I find it to be really quite creepy. He feels like he's staring into my soul, and I don't know if it's actually, focusing properly, but he feels like he's staring into my soul, and I just really don't like his vibe and his energy. So you've obviously been caught up in some situations and had some pretty toxic experiences, and it's caused a lot of grief and heartache and heartbreak. And it's caused a lot of turmoil in your own mind. And I feel like there are nights and times where you lay in bed and you dream of a different reality. You dream of something that feels so much more expansive and so much more free and so much more exciting, or a love and a relationship that is something that actually accepts you for exactly who it is that you are, and that really will truly nourish you the way you deserve. So with your last three cards coming out with your future, I love it. Good vibes here. You get the Priest. So that's also the Hierophant. But this is the divine masculine, it's someone that is extremely connected to spirit, to God. They know exactly what it is that they need to do. And see, I feel as though, he's blessed, he's blessing you, he's got that crystal ball there. It's saying that you are essentially manifesting clarity. You're manifesting the knowing that you need to move in this direction. That might not feel as though it's exactly plausible, it might feel a little risky, it might feel a bit overwhelming, but the truth is it's the direction that you need to move in. And the divine masculine within you is asking to come forward and make this choice, and that's probably where it's been at. Like I was talking about the divine feminine before. The divine feminine is amazing, and she's magical, and she's beautiful, and she's the aspect of us that loves to receive, but sometimes the masculine needs to come forth, and that's where we need to just go, and that's where we need to honour our drive and to just make the decision. So the next card you have out was the Six of Wands, which is literally the card of success. It's being recognised for the fact that you have overcome so much triumph. Overcome so much shit, and that you are triumphant in, you've gotten to where you've been working to go, and other people might even look at you in like a little bit of jealousy and a little bit of envy and just go, fuck, Jesus. And that's what I was getting with those Leo vibes. Like, I feel as though once you make this decision, you are going to glow the F up. And that's why people are going to look at you and just be like, holy hell, damn. Like, see how this kid is literally sitting there like, damn, that bitch, I thought I had her, but no. You know, putting gender aside, doesn't matter, whatever. But you know, they're sort of looking at that other person like, fucking, how dare they go and be successful, go and enjoy the fruits of their labour, when the truth is, they could have put in the effort too, they could have done their own work. So, you know, it's really important that you see the fact that you're actually really deserving of this. And the 10 of Wands coming out as well shows me that there is still going to be some, like a little bit of a sense of burden with this. But, you know, 10 is always coming to a completion. It's coming to an end. So the 10 of Wands is definitely, there's still a little bit of weight to do with all this. And it might even be that you feel a little burdened with the fact that you know that people around you maybe are looking to you like, oh, geez, look at how good they're doing because since they've dropped this or since they made this decision. But the truth is it's your path. You know, you deserve recognition. You deserve to be going in the direction of what you want to actually be doing in life. And people are only ever envious and people are only ever jealous of exactly what it is that they truly want. But they don't have the balls to go for it themselves. So, you know, this is pretty awesome, to be honest. I feel like what you're manifesting is literally the acceptance of what you've had to go through to get to where you're going. And you're going to make a choice, you're going to make the decision, you're going to make the right decision. It's going to take you directly to your success. And I feel like with this priest coming up as well, you know it. And you're going to commit to it. And you're going to commit to it exactly what it is that you need to do in order to get to where you need to go. Like I said before, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So I think you're coming to that realization now, well, I can't always keep doing what it is that I've done because I'm just going to keep manifesting the same thing. Your heart matters, you matter, your life matters, your dreams matter. It all matters, and as much as society is trying to convince you that it doesn't, it does. And society's the one that's wrong, not you. So I'm going to get 3 final cards. One's already flown out of the deck. From your ancestors. I mean, not your ancestors. Your ancestors might be around there because of the fact that I said that. So, you know, keep an eye out for, with that crown chakra as well, you might be having some pretty intense dreams, and it might actually be your ancestors that are guiding you in this new direction, because when we liberate ourselves, we're liberating the bloodline that has come before us. This is the purpose of breaking generational curses, because once we break it for our entire bloodline, not just the generations that are to come, but the generations that have come before us as well, because they can finally sit back and say, oh my God, thank you. So yeah, messages from your angels, and I'm going to ask for one more because I feel called. Serena on the bottom, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So yeah, you are going to receive an awful lot when you make this decision. Okay, I'm going to try and read this quickly because I can see my battery running out and that's just painful. So first card out is Francisca. Free 95. I'm just going to call it 95. So you've been asking God and the angels, what is next for me? Yet we have been waiting for you to make that decision for yourself. Oh my God, okay, seriously, make a decision. That is why you have felt stuck lately. This impasse occurs because you are afraid of making a wrong decision. We can help you to decide, but ultimately the next chapter of your life is up to you. This is the period of your life that is unscripted. Your desires are like a painting that you create upon the canvas of your life. Like an artist, you must decide what the theme, background, and foreground will be within your picture. Take some time out to meditate, pray upon, and contemplate this important decision. Be active, be creative, and maintain standards for yourself. But remember, if you don't make a decision, that's the same thing as deciding that everything shall remain the same. Seriously, guys, you really need to make a decision. And once you make this decision, that's how you're going to have your success. And like I was saying in the beginning, Leo vibes. I feel like you're creative and artistic, and you've got so much that your soul wants to express, but you're holding it in, and you have been for a long time. And I'm finding it easier to articulate myself now. Because in the beginning I was like, what is going on? I felt really good, and then all of a sudden it was like, blah, 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 blah. Like you've been confusing yourself with all this shit. Zana. No matter what has happened in your past, your present and future are now safely protected by angels. I'm helping you to heal from past upsets or trauma. I'm helping you to heal your heart of worry or fear. I'm here to help you release any self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviour. I'm here, in other words, to help you enjoy a renewed sense of safety and peace of mind. The other angels and I stand guard around you, your home, your family, your vehicles, and your workplace. You can rest assured that no lower energies can permeate your protective field. We only allow the energy of love to enter wherever you and your loved ones reside. All expressions of fear are transmuted back into the field of illusions from whence they came. God and the angels ask that you relax and enjoy yourself, for your happiness brings a smile to heaven. Exactly, oh my God. That's that devil card. That is literally talking about that devil card. So there are things that you're holding on to. These may be habits, these may be people, all sorts of things that you know are not serving you. So a toxic and addictive habit can be spending too much time on your phone, having these thoughts and not allowing yourself to change them, drinking too much, smoking too much like me, all those little things. Take it where it resonates, put it where it fits, but there's something that you're holding on to that you know well and truly it's time to release. And it could even be holding on to the pain of this person or this change that you need to make, because it's obviously affecting your heart chakra. When I see the Three of Swords, all I can think about is your heart just being in pain. Three of Swords is not an easy card to move through. So Archangel Raphael, I am with you because I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You're a healer like me. I'm with you because I am the Archangel of Healing. I'm helping you heal your own body as well as the physical bodies of others. I surround physical ailments with my healing energy of emerald green light, and this energy is absorbed where it is needed. I speak to healers through their thoughts and feelings. I help you to discern in this way if your life's purpose is to be a healer. I can help you to know which areas of healing to study and then assist you with aspects of your healing career. Call upon me whenever you need such help and know that I will be with you in an instant. So I feel like you actually doing what it is that you need to do, making this decision, healing yourself, healing your heart. With that priest and the Six of Wands, it feels like you're actually going to move into being successful. Like that's where your success will come from. Being able to actually heal other people with exactly the same sort of shit that you've been through yourself. And sometimes that's the beauty of pain. As much as it sucks. I really feel like if you're into astrology, I think you should look up your Chiron placement. Have a look at the house and the sign that it's in, because that feels like it could be very, very important for you to be learning and understanding right now, my love. So last card is Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Dive right in. There's no need for more research or time. You can trust your feelings in this one. I will guide you through the actions that are necessary considering the circumstances. Your main concern is to avoid procrastination at all costs. That's right. Stop procrastinating on this goddamn decision, my friend. Break the situation down into small steps so that you don't become overwhelmed. Then take those steps in regular intervals. You already know what to do about this situation and you have made up your mind to take action. I'm here to validate that your decision is on the path of light. Although there might be some temporary hard work or emotional turmoil, this will soon be replaced by a lightness of spirit akin to gently floating on a summer breeze. Sometimes you may feel too emotional or tired to take action. That is because you're unsure of the correctness of your decisions. Usually unfounded guilt is the culprit that is draining your energy and happiness. This is when it's very important to call upon the angels to shore up your faith. Notice how the doors open smoothly with each step you take. That is one more sign that you're taking the best course of action. So yes, like I said, this whole time you know what it is that you need to do. You know the decision that you need to make. There's something that you need to leave behind and it's going to bring you so much joy. So what you're manifesting is that decision. You're manifesting the fact that you're going to choose, and you're going to choose yourself above everything. Whether that's accepting that you need to leave somebody behind, that you need to leave something behind, that you need to leave maybe a whole group of things behind and move somewhere completely different. You need to do it, because when you do it, you're going to be so thankful and happy and joyous with yourself. And I just keep noticing, like, I'm drawn to the side of this card where she is wearing like those leopard print skirt, and she just looks like she's flying and she's embracing, and it's giving me Isis vibes. And you know, she is just such a magnificent, stop to fucking film me again. She's such a radiant, sensual, sexual, just embodied, beautiful being. So, you know, you have got so much that you're needing to share with the world, and that you're needing to share with an audience, in a way, with that Leo vibe from the whole beginning. And the Six of Wands is the card of, you know, fame and fortune, and being recognized for your talent and what it is that you bring to the table, and the magic that you have to display and show in this world. And it's really important that you do that, as I feel like you've been holding yourself back for so long with those cards that we're talking about, procrastination as well. You know, it's like you've been holding yourself on the fence. Do I have to make the decision? Okay guys, sorry, my camera officially ran out of battery. So I was at the end of this reading anyway. I just had a few last things to say. So yes, you are manifesting yourself making a decision that you really need to make. And yeah, so this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me to read for you. If you would like to book a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know if this resonated. I don't know if I said that or not. Yellow. And yeah, I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Angels, ancestors, Holy Spirit, and guides, benevolent beings that are surrounding my beautiful pile of threes, I ask that I may deliver clear guided messages, and I pray for our love, light, truth, guidance, and healing. I thank you for creating this beautiful, sacred, safe space for all of us, and I hope that we may all hear exactly what it is that we need to hear right here and now. Spirit, I thank you. Amen. Welcome, group 3. If you chose this little shell, my friend, then this is going to be your reading. She don't want to focus, but she's a shell. So we're going to be having a look at what are the big surprises that you are manifesting. Essentially, what big surprises is group 3 manifesting, please, Spirit? Whoop. I saw that card earlier when I was shuffling. Cool! I love it when that happens. Like, you always know, oh, that card's meant for them, but... And then it shows up in the reading. So... we have got... You're having a shift, my friend. You're going through a big shift, okay. First card out, we have appreciation and gratitude. How gorgeous is that card? That card just makes me feel so dreamy and excited and just vibrant, and I just want to go play with a unicorn out in the field surrounded by flowers and butterflies with the full moon behind me. Oh my god, I love it. And look, there's even a rainbow around that full moon. So, gratitude and appreciation. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, my love, you're going to be damn grateful for it. You're going to be so happy. Look at how beautiful this is. Feels like an inner child healing. And as I say that, we have your next card, which is vulnerability. See that beautiful little child in a cocoon? I love that. Next is be gentle with yourself. And next is shift your energy. So straight away, my beautiful pile 3s, you guys are manifesting a time of healing, a time of deep healing. This feels, with actually your card at the bottom of the deck is the leap of faith as well. I feel as though you might have recently just taken a leap of faith, or you're about to take a leap of faith. So first message is, I feel as though you need to be really grateful for, you don't need to be really grateful. Cultivate a sense of gratitude for exactly where it is that you are. I feel like you're actually being gifted an opportunity for some deep healing that you might have been really needing for quite a long time. With vulnerability and be gentle with yourself. Oh wow, and you have gentle with yourself is 33 and then vulnerability is 34. So that's literally a progression, but the thing is that it's back to front. So the first thing is that you need to be so gentle with yourself throughout this period, because there's a massive shift in energy that is happening for you right now. I feel as though, like, look at that woman's perspective. She is literally flying over all those beautiful mountains and rivers and all that sort of stuff, and she's having, literally, I feel like you're going through an awakening, or just like a major shift in your perception and how you've seen your life or how you've seen a certain situation. I do have a feeling that this could have something to do with a relationship, especially to do with your song that I was listening to while I was shuffling. I feel like you're in a really vulnerable position, or that could be, it could be that you're about to enter a really vulnerable position because you might have actually been through quite a lot of pain in your past, and now you're opening yourself up to someone new, which feels like a major leap of faith. So the universe is just kind of tell you straight up to be gentle and kind and loving to yourself, because you are going through a big major shift, and I feel as though you're going to be so happy and appreciative of it, but you know, you need to give yourself the time that you need to like rest, recuperate, sort of slow down and take things in, sort of, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm going to get that out of your way. Yeah, and you know, with that unicorn coming out, oh my god, I love unicorns. They just feel like magic and creativity and fun and beauty and just like the bliss of life. Like, unicorns are just literally a symbol of freaking amazingness and like freedom and purity. Like, I literally just had the image in my head of I think it's, which one is it? Is it the first Harry Potter? Yeah, I think it's the first Harry Potter when Harry goes into the dark forest with Malfoy and Fang, and they come across essentially the essence of Lord Voldemort drinking the blood of a dead unicorn. So, you know, unicorns are literally like, they say in the movie, are such a pure expression, and someone that is caught drinking the blood of a unicorn is literally like evil AF. So you're actually recuperating from a period of, or a relationship, or just a period of your life, or even maybe your entire life in general, because I don't know your situation. You could have been going through a really rough situation for a very long time, and I'm sort of getting that vibe. Even the fact that I'm thinking of Lord Voldemort in your reading is like, So you are, like, I just keep looking at this child lying in this beautiful little leaf, just like the universe and God and, you know, whatever it is that you call it, because when I say God, I don't mean like a big man up in the sky. Believe whatever it is that like applies to you. Take what resonates, you know what I mean? And put your belief in where whatever I say, if that makes any sense. Probably didn't, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't get my words out properly. So yeah, you are just being called to slow down, and my nose is really itching at the moment too, so this is definitely resonating with someone. You need to slow down and sort of smell the roses and appreciate that you're actually being gifted a time of healing. And I feel like, as like I've said this in every group, which is actually really interesting, because I thought that I was going to be doing a reading on like, oh, what are we manifesting? It's going to be hell money or something like that, or like, you know, just big obvious like material things. But what Spirit's really, oh my god, my nose. What Spirit is really bringing, I don't want to like sit here and rub it because it's like ridiculous, but I'm almost at the point where I like want to go get a tissue and just be like, so I'm sorry, I'm freaking scratching my nose. God. Yeah, so Spirit is literally just, this is all like inner healing that we're going through, and maybe it's just the beautiful souls that are being drawn to my channel are people that are more so focused on inner healing, more so than like the outer reality and like physical manifestations. So this is awesome. I mean, not to say that this is not a physical manifestation, because healing is a physical manifestation. It's just maybe not exactly what we all thought we were going to be getting a reading about, like hell money or stuff like that. Full spectrum. See that? That is you literally coming full circle. Like, I feel like you're actually being gifted a time to slow down so that you can change your perception on what it is that you've actually been through, because you're coming full circle. I am feeling like this is my group of people that have been through a lot. The card that fell out is Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. That's beautiful. I love that. I actually feel called to read that out of the book, and when I feel called, I have to do it, because there's a reason. Okay, so this card, Transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light, channeling karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and physical realms, and ascension. This image captures the merging of time beyond space and the kaleidoscopic wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything. The collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Restore. Remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that paradigms outside of this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside of the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously, right now, across multiple dimensions. Themes, karma, or what can be implemented or cleared for your optimal progress towards ascension. Cool. Okay. So that feels like sort of what I was talking about. It feels like and the fact that it came out under your card of vulnerability, I feel like it's telling me that this is like you're coming through a major karmic cycle, a major transformation is happening within you, and that's what you're manifesting, is literally this incredible transformation. Oh my god, this feels like your inner child, like seriously, your inner child is finally being loved on. Oh my god, and as I was saying that, I was just noticing how, look at the way the unicorn is nuzzling that little girl's face, like just loving her up, and she is just like, ee. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I was obsessed with unicorns and Pegasuses and stuff, and I just thought that they were so amazing, and I mean just horses in general, and horses are a symbol of freedom. So, you know, this is like freeing your inner child from the restrictions and the bonds and the pain that maybe other people and just a hard life has imposed upon you. I apologize for there we go. Yes, that was me. Focus. So yeah, the next card you have is Trust Your Innocence, which once again, like, look at this beautiful purity. You are so pure, and that's what I feel like you're getting back to. And I literally just saw 11:22 on the camera, and that feels like nearly blowed that. That just feels like I was saying, coming full circle. Like you're actually seeing your innocence, you're seeing the magic of your inner child, you're seeing the beauty that's actually surrounding you, and not feeling so caught up in the struggle and the pain that life has caused for you before. Because even the fact I'm noticing those skulls with that Merkaba, and it's like creating the infinite out of what has now died. Like literally, I feel like rebirthing through death. Transformation, becoming one with everything. You see how all those chakras are coming into alignment? It just feels like everything's exploding out of you. And so you're manifesting a period of healing and regeneration, so that you can actually go forth with merging with the divine and with trusting your own innocence and making things happen in a brand new way that you never really thought was possible before. So that is really freaking exciting. Hello, Green. Dougie, how was your walk? Okay, next card is evolution. Literally, like I was saying, I feel as though this is like you evolving into like a brand new version of yourself, but you have to go through this period of being in a cocoon. Sorry about that, that was my partner and our dog. But yeah, this is being in a cocoon. Look at her, she's going through a metamorphosis in order to come out as this brand new, beautiful, high vibe, evolved being. Something that you've probably never really thought was even possible for yourself. Look at the DNA upgrades on that. Like you're literally going through some major DNA upgrades as well. So that's probably why you're actually being guided to rest. And as funny as it sounds, like what are you manifesting? You're manifesting rest. Sorry about the light as well, because this is the weirdest day to film on. It's every time I try and film, it becomes really overcast. and then it's sunny, and then it's weird, but we're just gonna roll with it because life isn't perfect, is it? So I'm gonna pull one more card. Ooh, you have Beyond the Mind at the bottom of the deck, which is pretty cool. So like this is literally beyond the mind. This is beyond the realms of physical reality. Like we said with that soul star chakra, this is like major upgrades that are happening within you. I actually feel like reading that Trust Your Innocence card now that I'm looking at it again. So I'm going to look that up. I'll only read a little bit of it because these are long. Trust in yourself. Oh, geez, look at the light now. Damn. I wonder if there's something I can do. Hold on, sorry guys. I don't want that to be like so horrific. Alright guys, we're just gonna have to roll with it because this is literally just the worst pocket of sun ever. And I can't really fix it. Oh my god. Go back behind the cloud. My god. What a bitch. This is the unexpected shit that happens in life, I suppose, isn't it? It's probably relevant to this reading because nothing ever goes to plan, does it? Anyway, trust your innocence. Trust. Trusting yourself, being real with people, knowing the difference between intuition and paranoia, uncensored feelings and returning to innocence. Learn to trust your innocence or intuition. You're encouraged to be absolutely honest with yourself. Cast aside any mind stories and shoulds that you tell yourself. In your heart of hearts, you know the answers. Dare to listen and to honour them. This card may also relate to being truthful with another person. Relationships can only deepen when we can be real with each other. Consider your timing and be considerate. This is a time for truth. It feels like a major evolution for you to express this truth, and well, maybe that's what it is. Like you're manifesting some sort of truth coming out, and it's putting you into a period of evolution and vulnerability. And you know, I wanted this message to be like all positive and love and light and all that sort of stuff, but at the same time, evolution always isn't always easy, because a lot of the time we evolve through pain, sadly. So I'm going to read this one too, because for some reason I just really feel like reading these to you guys. Okay. Growth, overcoming challenges, gracefully riding the waves of life, expanding out of a problem, flourishing in the face of change, thriving in new environments, and being unperturbed. Well, that's pretty much exactly what we've been talking about the whole time. Look for ways that you can flourish in the face of challenge. Tap into your original passion and remember why you chose the path that brought you to where you are now. Break a problem down to its elements and be creative in how you tackle them. Consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring. Alternatively, be present and ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what is happening for you. Focus on the aspects of your situation that make it all worth it. Draw on the inner resources that can pull you through. You have the qualities you need to shine, so don't lose sight of the bigger picture. You may be pushed to greater and deeper learnings, and it might be an uncomfortable process, but the strength, growth, and wisdom that come from journeying through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something no teacher can show you. Damn, that's exactly what we've been talking about. You're going through the eye of the storm. That's such a good way of putting it. So I'm going to start looking at your tarot now to get a little more specific messages, because yeah, this essentially feels as though you're releasing something, or you're being just honest with yourself or someone else about some things that really need to change, and you're going through a major DNA upgrade. This is a big upgrade. So Spirit, what are they manifesting? Four more cards, please, Spirit. What is Group 3 manifesting? What is Group 3 manifesting? What is Group 3 manifesting? Manifesting. What is Group 3 manifesting? This looks good. What is Group 3 manifesting? Jeez, see them just fly at me? You got 3, so we're going to take it. The Tower in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, exactly. Like I was just saying with the sun coming over and totally wrecking my lighting and all that sort of shit. Feels like unexpected stuff has happened, or something unexpected sort of rocked you a little bit, and it's put you into a period of needing to shift your perspective and go into like your own creative cave and cocoon for a little while. Not so much, I don't know why I said creative, maybe you're creating something. I suppose actually, because Page of Pentacles came out, so you know there is a seed that you're planting, there is something that's feeling like it's a new beginning, and yeah, okay. The fact that that just came out with the Ten of Wands feels like there's actually been a big mountain, a big hill for you to climb. Like you've had a lot to carry. There's a lot on your back. There's a lot that you've had to put into this, and there's a lot that you've been pushing through to get to this like space within your life. And to be honest, I feel like maybe all those cards are talking about what has happened for you, because the cards that I'm getting here now is sort of telling me you're actually, I feel like you've already been through a lot of that turmoil, and with that Tower coming out in the reverse, and I just grabbed the Fool with it too. So like you've taken the leap of faith, like I said at the beginning of the reading, you've already made like a big choice, and you've already sort of had to jump off the cliff. And it's definitely caused a lot of, it's a new beginning, but it's had a lot of weight in it. So the Page of Pentacles is someone that's like beginning a new adventure in the earthly realm. So this could be, someone getting a new job. Someone, I keep hearing buying a house. I don't know why. Maybe someone's buying a house. I don't know. But yeah, this is someone that's beginning something brand new, and there's a lot of abundance here. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential creation, but it's only the beginning stages. And with the fact that it came out with the Ten of Wands, I feel like you've been trying to do this, but you've had this weight on your back the whole time, and Spirit's asking you, like I was talking about, to rest, because when you rest, you're actually going to allow yourself the time and space you need to be able to create this new adventure. Because when you're depleted and when you're not allowing yourself to heal, you can't really get anywhere. And I'm going to use myself as an example, because that's exactly what I did. I was trying to build a tarot business and do all this sort of stuff, and just charge in my life so hard after so many experiences that were so negative, and I didn't allow myself any time to heal through them. I just wanted to be fine straight away and to just charge into the next thing. And I feel as though you guys might have done something similar, and you're manifesting now your actual relaxation. Like you're manifesting your rest, you're manifesting your period of essentially the caterpillar becoming the butterfly. You're going inside your cocoon in order to create your awareness, because the last card that you have, and I'm going to go through the next 4 cards, but the last card that you have, and I'm really feeling called to talk about it, is the Hierophant. And I'm feeling like this is your connection to spirit. This is that evolution that you've been talking about, and the shift in your energy and the shift in everything. It's like you becoming one with source again. And that's what that says here, isn't it? Merging with the divine. So it's you actually becoming one with your higher self. And that's really, really powerful. So the next card you have after the Ten of Wands is the Eight of Wands. So, this is really, really quick, fast movement. This is creativity and communication and just drive. And it feels like a really fast moving, like a firecracker of a card. And that's why I feel like I had to bring up the fact that I feel like you've been trying to because you've got so much passion and there's so much that you want to do, but you haven't allowed yourself the time that you've needed to heal. And the Seven of Cups in reverse, I think you're finally seeing that clearly now, because before I feel like you've been a little clouded and you've been a little, not allowing yourself, or not even not allowing yourself, but not just being focused, not being quite focused on what steps that you need to take in order for you to heal and for you to reach this next level of your life. Because it's really amazing and awesome that you've got so much ambition and drive and want to get go, but you can't do it when you're living in confusion and when your cup isn't empty and when things just aren't working out. So the next 2 cards you have are the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is another reason as to why I've been bringing up the healing thing, because look at her. She's allowing the fact that she needs to be nestled in that nest right now. She needs to heal. It's acceptance. It's essentially just lying and, and I'm actually feeling called to look at the gratitude and appreciation card, which is saying being grateful for the healing and for the moment of pause that you're being put on. Queen of Swords in reverse is someone that is just, like one of my favourite tarot readers calls her, I think she refers to her as like the Red Queen, you know, from Alice in Wonderland, the off with your head. The Queen of Swords is one big ass bitch when she wants to be. Like, she is like, it's just someone that is so worked up and angry and can just be so harsh with their words. And that's what I feel like, whether this is someone's energy towards you or whether this is your energy, there's been a lot of harshness and a lot of coldness. And, you know, I see how in this corner, that's a bowl of water. When it focuses, it's a bowl of water that is literally hidden behind bars. Fuck you, focus. And I only just realized recently that that's a bowl of water, which means emotions, but I thought it was a heart this whole time. So I thought that she's locked her heart away, and that's what the vibe I'm actually getting for your group is like cutting your own heart off, cutting your feelings off, your emotions, and, you know, slicing people's head off with that samurai sword. So in order to not feel so worked up like you need to slice everyone's head off with a samurai sword, you need to allow yourself the healing, because I know that in your heart, and with this innocence card coming out, like, you're actually such a beautiful, divine, pure, innocent soul, and you know it. But you need to be gentle with yourself because you're going through a really vulnerable time, and that's the major key. That's the biggest takeaway that Spirit's asking you to have from this, is that, you know, your manifestation is essentially connection to Spirit and such an evolved state of being and literal DNA upgrades to the point where you feel like a brand new human. Like, you're going to feel like you'll look back on this time and just be like, wow, whoa, I am such a different being. Like, I can't believe that we're actually the same human. So that's like awesome. That is really, really awesome. But like I said, you need to ground yourself a little more in reality and grow through the things that have caused you pain and the things that have kept you feeling as though you're stuck and stagnant and, you know, you're not moving forward, because I feel like you've tried to move forward so quickly, and I sort of feel like I sound like a broken record now, but you've been trying to move with so much quick action that the universe is putting you on hold, essentially. So last thing that I'm going to do is grab some messages from your angels, group 3. So what? Ooh, Christ. Look at that. Jumping out everywhere. What messages do group 3's angels have for them? Please, Spirit, I'm going to grab 2 more messages from... Well, there they are. Okay, I'm going to... Ray, bottom deck energy. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So, you know, that's getting into your body and doing the things every day that you need to do to calm yourself and to breathe and to allow energy to flow in a more dynamic and like healthy way, because, you know, sometimes all we need to do is go for a freaking solid run or do a nice 20-minute yoga practice on a YouTube video and we'll feel completely different. But a lot of the time we hold back exactly the thing that we need to do most. So the cards you have is a Stara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So yeah, I feel like you've compromised in the past. You have definitely compromised like other people, because of other people, and I feel as though you are now being called to dream a little and allow your dreams to actually manifest, because you're so in need of opening yourself up to this like whole new world. So the next one is Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Once again, meditation. Like, you are really needing to slow down for sure, because this entire evolutionary process is activating so much psychic awareness within you, and I'm sure that you're well aware of that because you can feel it, but you need to slow down. The last card you have is Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So, you know, if this had to do with someone that maybe has passed, I am so sorry, but that could definitely have created a lot of this need for you to slow down and for you to actually calm down and give yourself a period of rest and rejuvenation, because I'm not even going to go into grief, because we all know how hard it is. So my heart goes out to you. If any of you are going through the loss of a loved one, then please be gentle with yourself. Like we said, don't allow this pain to turn you into somebody that you're not. So I'm going to read these messages from the book. If I can find the book. What have I done with it? Here it is. Okay, Astara. In the past, you have settled for less than you wanted, but no more. I am here to raise your standards. I am also here to show you that you need not suffer in any way. It isn't selfish to desire a better life. The more that you receive, the more you're able to give to others. When you allow us to give to you, you're also supplied with all the necessary tools for your life's purpose. You also inspire others when you show that the spiritual path gives you all the support you could ever need. God and the angels want you to enjoy your life. Happiness is a holy part of your divine mission. Whatever we can do to bring joy and peace into your life, please ask. We have noticed a reluctance on your part to ask for help. Perhaps you have felt that you didn't deserve good, or that you would be taking away from someone else if you received our help. Yet God only knows abundance, and humans are the only ones who believe in scarcity. This card is a reminder that God and the angels can only intervene if you request our help. And they are, and that's what I feel like you're manifesting, is you're manifesting intervention, you're manifesting help, you're manifesting the period of rest that you are genuinely really needing. And then you've also a card called Ariel, which is right next to Astara. So it's not your imagination. You really are psychic, and you have connected with the spirit world. These mystical experiences are occurring due to your increased spiritual openness, and because you have asked about your angels and your life's purpose. I am part of a large group of angels assisted to help those of you who have spiritual gifts. We will send you additional earth helpers in the form of spiritual teachers, books and classes, so that you may further open up to your spiritual abilities. Please don't be afraid of your gifts. Although you may have been teased or punished for being psychic in your childhood or past life, we can help you to heal any fears that you may have about being psychic or spiritually gifted. Just ask for our help and it is given. The earth needs your help right now. We ask that you regularly send the divine love and light within you towards those who need it most. Simply hold the intention of sending beams of loving energy towards any place, plant, animal, person or situation, and it is done. We thank you for your earth angel assistance. That was beautiful. Like I said, you are psychic as hell and you know it. Sonia, your heart has been heavy with grief, and I am here to reassure you. I am a guardian angel to your deceased loved one. This doesn't actually have to be someone that has physically departed. It can be just the fact that you've had to release someone in the physical realm. So take this card as how it resonates. I am a guardian angel to your deceased loved one, and I want you to know that there is no reason for you to worry. Your loved one is very happy and has adjusted to the transition well. There is no anger or upset directed towards you, only love and understanding. You have done nothing wrong, dear one, so please don't blame yourself in any way. You did everything that you could, and your loved one has asked me to share this appreciation with you. You and your loved ones still share great love between your souls. That love could never die. Although you miss your loved one's physical presence, you have already connected spiritually in your dreams, as well as through feeling, hearing, smelling, or seeing your loved one's essence. Your loved one is as alive as you are, even more alive in many ways. Relieved of earthly cares or bodily pains, your loved one is freer and happier than ever. As soon as you complete your life's purpose and it is your time to make the transition, you will be reunited in each other's arms. In the meantime, please know that your loved one is with you often and that the angels surround you continuously. That is beautiful, and I really do feel like that is relevant to someone in particular. So, know that there is so much love and light surrounding you, and that, like, with that psychic card coming up and her pointing at the stars, I really feel as though you are actually connecting with this person like you think that you are, because you're extremely psychic. So, cool. That is pretty much what I have for you. if this resonated, please let me know. I would love to read your comments, and if you want to book a personal reading with me, then please do so. It is in the description box below. Getting distracted now. And yes, I will see you in another video. Oh, I don't know why I did that, but bye.